Hello YouTube, what is up? This is Tactical Droid. It's been a while. I've been working 2 jobs, so I've been extra busy lately. Haven't had a chance to do, actually I've filmed quite a few of these knife reviews. I just haven't had a chance to upload them and get them all ready for YouTube. This one though is a buddy's knife, and I've got to get this done and get it back to him. My lighting's terrible. What you're looking at here is episode 6, I believe, of Knives Worth More Than My House. And if you're not sure what that means, go back and watch number 1. I explain it there. 1 or 2, I'm not sure. Anyway, generally knives that are over $1,000 fit into that category. And most likely they're going to be custom if they're that expensive. This particular one, excuse me, I knew it was coming for a while. I did a little bit of research on it. Went back and I watched Nut and Fancy's SHOT Show 2012 interview with him. It was like a 30-minute interview, and it was really insightful. Nuttin seemed to know exactly what he should be asking to get Ernie Emerson out of his comfort zone there. And stop it, dog. Sorry, I got my dog barking in the background. Got him to ask some really good, he got some really good questions and really good answers. Better than probably anything I'm going to come up here on Wikipedia. He started the show, let's see, he's, see, I had all this stuff here. I believe he was born in 59. He's got background in military and manufacturing. That's his big thing. In 1986, he had individual Navy SEALs from the West Coast down south there, San Diego, that whole area. They were using personally purchased knives from a California knife maker named Phil Hartsfield. Hartsfield's knives were, he used a heat-treated A2 tool steel. And they had a distinctive chisel grind, which is similar to what you see here. And remember, this was back in 1986. This chisel grind, though, was a 0 grind, meaning there was not 2 bevels. It goes from here all the way to the sharp edge. Now, most knives, let's see if I got one right. I got my Benchmade. Most knives will have a bevel running down, and then you'll have the edge bevel, which is just a little bit there at, you know, I don't know what the degrees are on that, 20 degrees or 18 degrees, something like that. Anyway, so that was a different thing back then. I mean, that was something that was on the Navy SEALs list that they thought that was just the coolest thing ever. So, at any rate, this Hartsfield guy was building these knives, and, sorry, I just lost my connection here, the internet here. The crux of it was, he basically went to, Ernie Emerson went to him and said, hey, do you mind if I use that? And Hartsfield said, sure. He said, go right ahead. These guys were trying to make, put good knives into the hands of, soldiers to make their jobs easier on them. They started out as combat knives. They're CQC, meaning close quarter combat. This one here is the CQC, this is the mini CQC15, and this is out of his Spec War knives, meaning this is a custom hand-built one from Ernie himself. Let's see. A few years later, he started, in 1997, he started Emerson Knives, and that's what we know of today as Emerson Knives. Emerson Knives Incorporated there. That's their website. Just one of the coolest dudes to listen to in an interview. I've never met the guy, but he seemed like a really, really nice guy. Seemed like a man's man, just, a guy that wants to help out the soldiers and get them their right gear. And now, us and the public over the last, 15 years or so have also been able to get our hands on these things, and it's awesome. And the one thing that I haven't gotten to yet, which is the big thing that everybody associates with Ernie Emerson and his knives, are the wave pattern, or the wave that's on top there. You got your thumb disc, so that you can deploy it, slowly. Once it's broke in, I don't even think this knife's broke in, you can do a backwards fling out like that, or you can get a good grip on it and flick it out there. See, it's still not locking in, so it's got to break in a little bit. There's a couple things in here that I noticed that were really neat that I didn't see in the other Emerson that I was looking at. First of all,